Welcome everyone. I'm Nick Furman here at Chaparral High School for the matchup between the Chaparral Firebirds and the Saguaro Sabercats here tonight. Should be a good game. Very exciting matchup tonight. I'll be alongside Vince DeLisio tonight. He'll be doing play-by-play, and I'll be doing color. Very exciting matchup tonight.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Chaparral High School, host side of tonight's big matchup between, what is arguably one of the deepest rivalries in the state of Arizona in terms of high school football. It's Chaparral versus Saguaro. My name is Vince DeLisio with the Varsity Sports Show, joined by my broadcast partner for the evening, Nick Furman. Nick, how you doing?
I'm doing great, Vince. How are you doing?
I'm, hanging in there. It's quite an adventure tonight. It's been quite a season. Really a tale of two teams tonight. But it's like ASU U of A. This is a bitter rivalry. Something interesting always happens in these games. Tell us a little bit about both teams, starting with the home team, the Chaparral Firebirds.
The Firebirds tonight, they come in, with a 3-3 record, had a bye week last week. The previous game, they lost 45-14 to Pinnacle High School. The offense is averaging 18 points per game, and the defense is giving up 28 points per game. The Firebirds are more of a, pass-heavy offense.
Yeah.
Their quarterback, Max Wagner, has over 1,000 yards passing, 12 passing touchdowns, and they have 3 receivers over 280 yards receiving, and they all have over 3 touchdowns.
It has been quite the year. It's been an interesting year, and while maybe right now, in terms of the playoff picture, might be a bit grim for the Saguaro Sabercats, they're playing arguably one of the toughest schedules in the country. What can you say about Saguaro?
Saguaro, they're a little more balanced. They like to run and throw the football. Unfortunately, the offense is only averaging 17 points per game, and the defense is giving up quite a bit of points on the defense, 41 points per game, unfortunately. But there's been a little bit of a change. Before Marcel Jones, the starting quarterback for the Sabercats,
Yeah.
The offense has been averaging, the offense averaged 12 points per game, but now that the offense is averaging 27 points per game, and the defense was averaging 45 points per game, and now the defense is only giving up 34 points per game. So we're starting to see the tide turn for the Sabercats and offense on both sides of the ball, really. I know might not be, it's significant, but there's a different identity with Marcel Jones in the control of the offense.
Well, there is. I mean, the excuse before was, well, they got a freshman quarterback. But that freshman quarterback could play big, like a senior from time to time. But still, he was still a freshman. And now that you've got Marcel Jones in there, leading the way and providing some mentorship to the rest of the team and some leadership, he's coming into his own, and some big things could happen. Could definitely happen. I'm very excited about this game. This game has been circled on my calendar for a long time, and this is one of the true measuring sticks for the season because it is a rivalry matchup. So it should be interesting. There's a lot of people here. Oh my gosh!
Yeah,
I mean, it is a packed house. We are so excited and looking forward to bringing you a great football game. So definitely don't go anywhere. The Sabercats are coming onto the field. Nick and I are here, joined by our amazing production team. We'll be right back. Stay with us. All right, and there you have it. As the officials go to midfield, we await the team captains. Let's
Number 6, Elias Johnson. Number 6.
you had a chance to visit with both head coaches, correct?
Yes.
What were your impressions? I want to run those interviews, but set those up for us.
Basically, we asked me and our other intern, fella Casey, asked them, what were some of the things they wanted to clean up on, during that bye week. And they said it was really just the little things, nothing major. I think both coaches are fine with, I know the SaberCats are 0-6, but they just want to clean up the little things for them, and that's what they said in the interviews.
Okay. And let's go ahead and let's run those pregame interviews. So we'll go ahead and get those queued up. As the team captains from midfield.
Steve Johnson.
Why is it chilly night tonight? It's quite a drop. It's dropped like
Very windy
40
tonight.
degrees for gosh sakes. It's like we're in Chicago.
Yeah,
Man.
very windy tonight.
Go tonight.
All right. Okay, what do we have here? Saying hello to the your view guys. Dale Ellis, how are you? I'm Vince. Hi. Hey, I know you guys. They don't know who I am though. I like to keep it that way.
Let me see the overhead. That is everything the time, red gates, the living, the Eric Park.
And on the kickoff, on the return, heading up the sideline, and a flag. Wow.
Grant Williams was the return man on that. Did you see the wind carried that ball to the left side, to the far side of the field?
Amazing.
I wonder how many times both offenses will be throwing the ball tonight with the wind and how much it's blowing, sideways.
All right, here we go. The SaberCat offense comes out to the field. On 1st and 10, quarterback, number 7, Marcel Jones. Jones in the backfield with number 6, Elias Johnson. Trip set for the SaberCats. On 1st down, Jones scampers to his right, around the corner, gets a 1st down.
First play was a run play for the SaberCats. I believe that's what they want to do. Chaparral's rush defense is giving up almost 200 yards a game, and I believe they want to run the football and establish the run quick and early.
Amazing. 1st and 10 for the SaberCats. Ball is on the 33-yard line. Trip set once again for the Cats. The give to Johnson. Johnson dives up midfield, gains 2.
Yeah, just straight. You can definitely tell that the Sabercats offense really wants to establish the run early. Quick little run to their leading running back in rushing yards this season, Johnson. Yeah, great play call on that one.
Marcel and the pass. Pass is complete. Hits up the sideline. Jake Wiseman pushed out of bounds, but not before getting another first down.
Yeah, Jaden Wiseman has 128 receiving yards on the year. He just added a couple more right there. Got the first down. 3 plays, 2 first downs for the Sabercats offense. Looks like they're going to be able to move the ball.
First and 10 on the 45-yard line near midfield. Jones, shotgun formation, offset back in Johnson, trip set to the wide side of the field. Who jumped?
Looks like Firebirds may have jumped off sides, and that one's going to give 5 yards to the Sabercats offense.
There it is. All right. First and 5, ball right at midfield on the 50. Trip set for the Cats. Johnson. Jones back to pass. Jones, he goes for the home run all alone and overthrown. Overthrown was Aiden Whitaker. Nothing but green in front of him.
Yeah, Aiden Whitaker is the leading receiver for that Sabercats offense. He's more of the home run hitter at the receiver position. They really like to throw it to him deep. But Marcel threw that ball from the 45 and it landed about 5 yards into the end zone. So it shows the arm that Marcel Jones has for the Sabercats offense.
Second and 5. Jones. Jones keeps, heads up midfield, tackled after a gain of 2. Somebody lost a helmet.
Yeah, Marcel, QB freed off on that. We kept it, got 2 yards. Now it's 3rd and short. Crucial 3rd down on this first drive. They were able to move down the field pretty quickly, and now they're faced with a 3rd down. So let's see if they are able to convert on this one. Marcel Jones back in the shotgun position. It looks like another offsides penalty for the Firebirds defense, giving the Sabercats another first down, a new fresh set of downs, and Sabercats didn't even have to run a play on that one.
Okay. Okay. On 1st and 10, ball on the 43. Saguaro putting together a little drive here with a little help of his receiving core, and the pass complete to the big tight end. 87, Nikolai Procopio.
Yeah, he was able to find a lane and get upfield, and now the Sabercats are knocking on the red zone right now. Great first drive for the Saguaro offense.
And the give back to Johnson. We got a flag thrown. Johnson breaks through the line, but we'll see what happens.
I wonder if it's an offsides from where the side judge threw it. Might be another penalty on Chaparral.
Interesting. Okay, well, penalties declined. So Cats will have it. First down, move the sticks, and it'll be 1st and goal on the 7. Heavy set. Johnson and Jones in the backfield. Elias Johnson been in this whole series. Jones gives to Johnson on the counter. Gains a couple more. Looks like about a gain of 3, maybe down to the 4-yard line.
Yeah, Johnson's the leading rusher on the team. He has 256 yards rushing, and he's averaging 42 yards per game. He's able to get a couple more on that play. Puts the SaberCats a little closer to that end zone. Looks like Marcel Jones keeps it, and he's in.
Wow, touchdown, SaberCats.
SaberCats went right down the field on that drive with a little help from the defensive penalties, but they're able to go right down the field and score on the first drive of the game. Really, exposing that run defense for the Firebirds.
Extra point attempt. Dionisio Salgado. Kick is up and through the uprights. And just like that, this is a different SaberCat team tonight, driving the ball down the field and punching it in for 7.
Yeah, you saw them that drive from the SaberCats. They ran the ball, they threw it deep once, but they were really nickel and diming down the field, throwing quick passes, just extensions of the run play because they know how much that rush defense for the Firebirds is giving up a game.
We have a strong commitment to excellence, clear play, good sportsmanship.
On the SaberCat Network,
The problems being
Vince and Nick.
education.
We'll pause for just a moment.
Arizona.
All right, Nick, from what you know about the Firebirds, obviously, early deficit here for them. What can we expect?
They're a pass-first offense, from what I can tell. Their leading rusher only has 199 yards through 6 games through the first half of the season.
Wow.
But like I said, they got 3 receivers that are over 280 yards receiving, and all have more than 3 receiving touchdowns. So, but I wonder with the wind, this cross wind, I wonder how many teams they're going to really put the ball in the air, because that Saguaro rush defense is giving up, 121 yards per game.
Booming kick lands about the 5-yard line. And on the return and upfield, finds the lane, finally pulled down.
That great return, great field position for that Firebird offense.
Firebirds will have it 1st and 10. Ball will get spotted. Looks to be right about the 40-yard line. 8:57 here into the first quarter. A lot of football left tonight on a beautiful, windy, cold night in Phoenix. Cold is 60. All right. Here we go. Pistol set. Back is offset. Receiver split out wide. The give inside along the left side. And the first down for Alex Haig.
Yeah. On the first play for the SaberCats offense, they ran the ball, got a first down, and the Firebirds just answered back on their first play, ran the ball, and was able to get a first down on that one. And correction, the SaberCats defense is actually giving up 186 rush yards per game. So pretty similar, rush defenses for both teams.
1st and 10 for the SaberCats. Quarterback the Firebirds, Cam Allen, the quarterback. Allen gives round the right side, chase down in the backfield.
Yeah, first 2 plays for the
Elias Johnson.
first two plays for the Firebirds offense, they ran it, were successful in the first one. They just jet sweep on this recent play. Wasn't successful. Great pursuit by that SaberCats defense. 11 hats to the ball.
Alex Bull on the carry for the Firebirds. 2nd and 15, loss of 5 on the play. Hey. Receiver split out wide, top of your screen. The give inside, right along the right side and driven out of bounds.
Cam Allen, the quarterback for the Firebirds. The quarterback that's been playing all year, the quarterback that's been playing for the Firebirds all season has been Max Wagner. He's the one who has over 1,000 yards. Cam Allen, I believe, only has over 200. So I'm wondering, what's with the quarterback
Perhaps an
switch?
injury? Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll see as the game goes on. Allen and Haig in the backfield. 4 receiver set for Chaparral. Allen back to pass. Allen goes to the out route. Completes. Pass completed to Gavin Mesa.
Gavin is the second leading receiver on the Firebirds team. He has 317 yards receiving and 5 touchdowns. He's averaging 52 yards per game. But it looks like they're going to be punting on their first series, giving the ball back to Saguaro. And it looks like number 17, Tristan Armstrong, is going to be the return man for the SaberCats.
Tristan Armstrong.
Armstrong deep to receive. Great hang time on that punt. Takes a Firebird bounce, gets down right about the 11-yard line, and that's where the SaberCats will take over on 1st and 10. 6 minutes and 18 seconds remaining.
I wonder if the SaberCats are going to come out with the same type of offense they did on the first series. They only threw the ball deep once. I wonder if they're going to, focus on the run game and just nickel and dime it, quick passes, extensions of the run game on this series again.
On 1st down, Marcel Jones, shotgun formation, Johnson in motion, Jones back to pass, Jones scrambles, continues to scramble, still on his feet, makes something out of nothing, and gains 2.
Yeah, that's what Marcel Jones brings to this offense. He's an added runner on the offense, and he was able to make a couple guys miss and turn a bad play into a positive.
Second down. Ball on the 13-yard line. Johnson and Jones. Jones completes out to the edge to Whitaker and dropped right on the edge by 27.
Yeah, Mason Whitaker has 235 yards on the season so far, averaging 47 yards per game. And yeah, so it looks like, the SaberCats are going to do that, quick little pass plays, extensions of the run game to really expose that Firebird defense.
3rd and 6. Jones. Little speed option out to the right and pulled down.
Yeah, great pursuit by that Firebirds defense on that one. It's going to, force the fourth down and force the SaberCats to put the ball right back to Chaparral, and that's huge, especially the way it was kind of looking tonight, and how easy it was for Saguaro to get down the field on the first series. Not so easy on this drive. So now let's see if Chaparral can answer back and tie this ball game up.
Dionisio Salgado to punt. Low snap. Gets it off, but Not a lot of distance. Hopefully it gets a little bit of a roll, and it does near midfield.
Yeah, great Saguaro bounce on that one.
That was your 45-yard line, but Mark did go over.
With 4:12 remaining, and the Firebirds huddle. First and 10 ball is on the SaberCat 45-yard line. Quarterback Cam Allen. Twin receivers top of your screen near midfield. Allen back to pass. Allen scrambles to his right, takes off running, keeps. Finally steps out of bounds. Took a shot on the sideline, and here come the flags.
Mental error for the SaberCats defense. You don't want to give Chaparral 15 free yards on that. You know, if they're able to score, that's really going to come back and bite them in the end of the game. And yeah, that's huge.
Wow. Ouch. Well, you give up real estate, live and learn.
Yeah, that's going to put them just outside the red zone. That's huge. And he got a lot of yards on the play already. So Saguaro really should hurt himself in battle.
First and 10, ball on the 21-yard line. Cam Allen, two backs in the backfield. And official stoppage in play. May have had an equipment issue here. The SaberCats will have to send in a sub. Guys, make sure you tune into the Varsity Friday night post-game report, where we will feature every single game that we've covered tonight. And there are a bunch. Our field correspondents will be calling in from each, including the guy standing to my right here, as well as post-game interviews with players of the game. Tune in, 10:30 KDUS AM 1060, bursting through the line. 24, Jace Wilson.
Yeah, was able to find the gap on that one through the line of scrimmage and put his foot in the ground and just, got upfield. Was able to get positive yards, make it a 2nd and 1. Now you're in the red zone, just outside the 10-yard line, it looks like. So it looks like Saguaro called the timeout.
3:36 remaining in the first quarter. We'll take the quick timeout as well. Thanks again for joining us here on the SaberCat Network, presented by the Varsity Sports Show. Vince and Nick will be right back. All right, here we go. On 2nd and 1, ball on the 12-yard line of the SaberCats. Allen under center. Three backs in the backfield. Allen looking for the hard count. Gives to the deep man. Should have it. And that was Parker Halverson.
Yeah, fresh set of downs for the Firebirds, and it's going to be first and goal inside the 10-yard line. They need to tie this game up. If you want to come away with a touchdown, put the pressure back on the SaberCats to make them go down and score a touchdown and go up ahead.
Clock continues to move, coming up on 3 minutes remaining. Allen. Allen gives to the second man through and wrapped up. Number 11, Garrett Martin. Great to see Garrett back in the lineup. He has been back a few weeks now. They've taken a week or two off and playing at a very high tempo. The University of Kansas commit.
Yeah, it looked like on that play, misdirection. They picked the jet sweep, then gave it to their running back for a couple of yards. So I wonder how many misdirection plays the Firebirds could have took up this game.
2nd and 8. Allen back to pass. Scrambles and sacked by Martin. What a play!
Yeah, Martin came up right through the line of scrimmage and got to the quarterback quick. Cam Allen didn't even have a chance to, look down the field, look at his receivers. He was sacked right away.
Wow.
Yeah, he number 11 shot through the line of scrimmage like a bullet. Yeah, that was huge.
Martin came through untouched, full sprint. Can you imagine that mass?
No.
That speed.
Yeah. That's why he's committed to Kansas.
3rd and 16 for the Firebirds. Allen back to pass. Scrambles, sets, throws into the end zone. Ball is slapped away, defended on the play by 19, Delonta Foley. Great defense, turned around just as the ball was coming.
Yeah, he had his hand, he had his hands on him, but wasn't grabbing him. Turned his head at the perfect time, and was able to swat it down. That's huge. That's huge for the SaberCats defense. They bend, but they didn't break. They're only going to allow a field goal if the kicker is able to make this, and that's huge.
On the attempt, number 83. Kick is up. Is it in? No good. Wide left. Braden Baker, and the Firebirds come off the field scoreless. SaberCats hanging on to a 7-0 lead.
Yeah, that's got to add momentum to the SaberCats. Your defense, didn't allow the touchdown, and Chaparral had great field position. First play for them on that series. Saguaro committed a penalty, gave them free 15 yards, and they were inside the 10, and Garrett Martin, the Kansas commit, made a huge play, put them behind the sticks, made them settle for a field goal in the distance, and now Saguaro is back on the field and they're up 7-0.
Jones still in at quarterback, new running back for the SaberCats, and Ty Strozier been a mainstay in the backfield throughout the year. He's had some big plays for the SaberCats. Breakaway speed, punishing runner. Jones gives to Ty. Bursts through the line, gains 3, brought down on the play by number 33. That was Daniel Jafari.
Yeah, you can really see that, Saguaro really wants to run that football. So I think they've ran a majority of the night, majority of the first quarter, and I think they're going to stick with that the entire game. And seems to be working. They're able to get a couple of yards on that play.
Under a minute remaining in the quarter. Jones back to pass. Jones scans the field, sprints out to his right, still running, looking for a receiver, throws, and commits. What a play! Wow.
Looked like the tight end on that play, number 87.
Procopio.
Yeah, Marcel Jones was able to keep it. He got pushed outside the pocket, left the pocket, kept his eyes downfield, didn't look at the rush coming into his space. And, he's able to find his tight end downfield and for the first down. And, that's what Marcel Jones brings to the Saguaro offense. He's able to extend plays with his legs and buy time and able to throw it down the field.
Jones is the real deal. 1st and 10. They may let the clock, let's see. I think they do have to get a snap off. They do. Jones back to pass on the slant. Completes to Whitaker. Another first down for the SaberCats.
Yeah, Aiden Whitaker, leading receiver on the team. Quick little slant. He was able to get another first down, and now the Saguaro offense is just looks like they get on the ball at the 36, 37-yard line.
That brings me to the end of the
Soro's offense looks great tonight.
And with that, the end of the first quarter, the SaberCats leading the Firebirds 7-0. We'll be right back.
Oh, no.
Welcome everyone. I'm Nick Furman here at Chaparral High School for the matchup between the Chaparral Firebirds and the Saguaro SaberCats here tonight. Should be a good game. Very exciting matchup tonight. I'll be alongside Vince DeLisio tonight. He'll be doing play-by-play, and I'll be doing color. Very exciting matchup tonight.
Welcome back. Start of the second quarter here at Chaparral High School, where the SaberCats of Saguaro have a lead. And Whitaker along the sideline.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Chaparral High School, host side of tonight's
Yeah, you know,
big
he's
matchup
doing
between
he's throwing the ball
what is
great
arguably
tonight,
one
and
of the
he's finding a lot of
deepest
open receivers, which is kind of surprising just because
rivalries
you know,
in the
Chaparral's
state of
defense
Arizona in
is
terms of
giving
high
up
school
200
football.
yards on
It's
the ground,
Chaparral
but their
versus
their
Saguaro.
secondary is only
My name
giving
is
up
Vince DeLisio with the
124
Varsity
yards per
Sports Show,
game.
joined by
So,
my
I mean, I
broadcast
thought
partner
it'd
for
be a
the
little hard
evening,
for him to pass the ball and,
Nick
you know, find
Furman.
open
Nick,
receivers,
how you doing?
but that's I'm just doing how great, the Vince. case How are you tonight. I doing? think he only has
You know,
one
hanging in
incomplete
there.
pass.
It's quite an adventure tonight. It's been
Second and two, gain
been
of
quite
8
a
on the
season.
play. Jones gives
Really
to
a tale of
Strozier.
two teams
Strozier
tonight.
along the
And
left
but
side easily
it's
gets
like
the first
ASU U
down.
of A. This is a bitter
Heads out of
rivalry.
bounds after a gain of
Something
7.
interesting always happens in these games.
Yeah,
Tell
first
us a
down,
little
he
bit
was able
about
to
both
find the
teams, starting
edge,
with
and
the home team, the
they will
Chaparral
find the edge.
Firebirds.
And, the
He's a
Firebirds tonight,
speed
they come
geek,
in, with a 3-3 record.
even, I'm
Had a
believing,
bye
and
week
he was
last
able to
week.
find his find the
Previous game
lane
they
and get
lost
downfield.
45-14 to Pinnacle
They
High
trusted
School.
his speed to get the
The
first down.
offense is
First and
averaging
10,
18
ball
points
on the
per game.
23-yard line.
And the
Strozier in
defense
the
is giving up
backfield.
28 points per
Jones.
game.
Yep. Somebody jumped
The
on that hard
Firebirds are more
count.
of a pass-heavy offense.
Yeah.
Quarterback
third
Max
time for the
Wagner has
Chaparral
over
defense
1,000
tonight.
yards passing,
Defensive side
12
is not playing,
passing
the cleanest of
touchdowns,
football
and they have
tonight.
3
That's
receivers
another
over
5.
280 yards receiving,
15
and they all
yards
have over
on
3
that.
touchdowns.
It has been
offside
quite the year.
penalties
It's been
tonight.
an interesting year. And while maybe right now, in terms of the playoff picture, might be a bit grim for the Saguaro SaberCats, they're playing arguably one of the toughest schedules
and
in the
5.
country.
Jones.
What can you say
back
about
to
Saguaro?
pass.
Saguaro,
Jones
they're a little more
looks
balanced. They like to
for
run and throw the
Whitaker.
football.
Handed it out of the
Unfortunately,
hands.
the offense is only averaging
Yeah,
17 points per game,
Marshall's
but
throwing the ball
and the
just a
defense is
little bit
giving
too
up
far to the outside
quite a
shoulder.
bit of points on the
Tough
defense,
adjustment
41
for
points per
Whitaker to
game,
make the catch,
unfortunately.
but
There's been a little
Love
bit of
that
a change.
stop
Before
and
Marcel
start.
jumped
Yeah,
the starting
on the route.
quarterback
That was
for the SaberCats.
great
Yeah.
play.
what a,
Set up,
They-
timed
the
nicely.
offense has been
Whitaker may have just
averaging-
lost the ball in the lights.
yeah.
The offense averaged 12 points per game, but now that offense is averaging 27 points per game, and the defense was averaging 25 points per game, and now the defense is only giving up 34 points per game. So
Second and
you
5.
can start.
Ball
You're
on
starting to
the
see the tide turn for
18-yard
the
line.
SaberCats on offense on both sides of the ball. Really, I know
The pitch
might not be
around the right side,
significant, but
running into his
there's
own
there's
player
a different
before being
identity
brought
with
down.
Marcel
Elijah
Jones
Jackson, and
well,
credited with the
I
stop
mean,
was
you know,
Vincent
the
Lamacchia.
excuse before was, well, they got a freshman
Yeah,
quarterback,
well,
but that
jet-
freshman
jet
quarterback could
sweep
play
motion
big
on that
like a
play.
senior from time
Looks
to
like he was
time,
able
but
to
still
get
there were,
maybe a
you know,
yard or
there was
two,
still he
making
was
it
still a
3rd and
freshman,
4.
and now that you've got
Big
Marcel
third down
Jones
for
in
the
there
SaberCats.
leading the
You know,
way and
I wonder if they'll
providing
do a
some
hard count again.
mentorship
Maybe, it's been
to
working,
the rest of
but
the
we'll
team and
see.
some leadership, he's coming into his own, and some big things could happen. Could definitely
3rd and
happen. I'm
4.
very excited about this game. This game has
As
been
Jones
circled on my
looks to the
calendar for a long
sideline.
time, and this is
It's a signal.
one of the true measuring sticks for the
Strozer's still
season
in the
because it is a
backfield.
rivalry matchup. So it should be interesting. There's a lot of people
Wiseman.
here. Oh my gosh! I mean, it is
Whitaker
a packed
to
house.
one
We are
side.
so excited
Armstrong to the
and
other.
looking
And
forward
the
to
give.
bringing you a great
Strozier.
football game. So definitely don't go
flag.
anywhere. The SaberCats
Looks
are
like it'd
coming
be
onto
in
the field.
vicinity of
Nick and
holding.
I are
wonder if
here,
that's-
joined by our
will be the
amazing
call.
production team. We'll be right back. Stay with us. Tackle by Short on the play as we await the official call here. Ouch. Well, that'll come back.
Going to make it a 3rd and long.
Once again, tune in post game tonight, 10:30 to 11:30 on AM 1060 KDUS Arizona for the Varsity Live post game report. We'll be reporting from all of our games in Arizona, including Tucson. Got a great one down at Nogales High School with our Southern Arizona team, Nogales and Marana Mountain View. 3rd and 14. Whitaker. Jones. Back to Whitaker. Whitaker turns the corner and loses the football. Oh, goodness.
That's a costly mistake by Saguaro. Saguaro, back-to-back plays. It would have been 4th down, and he had a kick field goal, settle for 3 points, make it 10-0. But it was a holding penalty, pushed it back to the 3rd and 14, and they ran it. Quick little pass to Whitaker. Whitaker fumbles it, and Firebirds pick it up, and now you don't get anything. So back-to-back drives for Saguaro and the Firebirds, they're in scoring position and they get 0 points. So
Whitaker may have tried to do too much, was looking ahead without securing that football, and unfortunately it got coughed up. 1st and 10 for the Firebirds. Quarterback Cam Allen. Allen. The give to Haig. Haig brought down in the backfield, a pile of goodness.
Yeah, that D line for Saguaro not giving an inch, and he was all over Hank on that play. Looks like Saguaro run defense is playing real stout tonight, which is huge. Just what they need to do tonight.
All right, and there you have
Garrett
it as
Martin
the making plays.
Officials
Go to midfield. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. We await trip set. The team captains, the Firebirds. 3 receivers to the wide side of the field.
Let's
Allen gives to Haig. Haig
You
tries
had a
to
chance
round
to
the
visit
corner,
with
and he's
both
met
head
again.
coaches, correct?
May have lost a
Yes.
yard.
What were your impressions? I want to
Maybe
run
2.
those interviews, but set
And
those up
somebody
in
lost a helmet
Basically,
downfield.
we asked
Time to leave the
me
game.
and our other intern, fella Casey, asked him,
that
what were some of the things they wanted to clean up on, during that bye weekend. And what they said was really just the little things, nothing major. They weren't both coaches' first team to begin with. Fine, but I think with the I know the SaberCats are 0-6,
and with the win,
but
I don't know if
they just want to clean up the little things for them, and that's what they said in the interviews.
3rd and 11. Okay. And
Allen
let's
surveys
go
the
ahead and
field,
let's
awaits
run
the
those
snap.
pregame interviews. Saguaro defensively showing edge pressure by Martin. A little
We'll go ahead and get those
twist with
queued
the
up.
D-line. Chase down. What a call.
Yeah, that again, 3 plays in a row, the Saguaro defensive line comes up huge. A no gain on the first play, a loss of 1 on the second play, and it looks like a loss of 13 on this one, making Chaparral punt it back to Saguaro.
As
Genius
the
call by
team
the
captains
Saguaro
from
defensive
midfield.
staff in that twist play on the front with Brady Cochran.
Quite a drop. It's dropped like
Very windy
30
tonight.
over the
degrees,
top
for
and
God's
making
sakes,
the
like we're
play
in
in the
Chicago.
backfield.
Yeah,
Man,
very
Fourth
windy
and
tonight.
23. Good snap. Great hang time once again. Into the hands of Armstrong. As Armstrong
Okay, what do we
secures the
have
football
here?
and another flag.
Yeah. There's been quite a bit of penalties thrown on the field tonight. But that's what you expect with a rivalry game. It's not going to be the most perfect football. It's going to be a little bit sloppy, and yes, he's chirping back and forth, but it's part of the game, part of the rivalry.
Part of the
Say
rivalry
hello
for
to
sure.
your view guys. Dale Hellerstreet. How are you? I'm Vince. Hi. Hey. I know you guys. They don't know who I am, though.
And it's
That's-
on
I like to
Saguaro.
keep it that way.
Favorite bands, who's the hanky, always are sisters. You're looking at it. But it's everything the time, right? They're living, Jared Harper. And that's a law firm. He skates his first one to it all. Continues to score. He's shut out that. Steve James, Stinks original Rickman, it's a long time supporter of Firebirds. Five for the barbecue drinks and days. Thank you. Hand of the opportunities.
And on the kickoff, on the return, heading up the sideline, and a flag. Wow.
Grant Williams was the
So-
return man on that. Did you see the wind
With
carried that ball
7:14
to
remaining.
the left side, to the far side of the field?
Till halftime, as you see both
Amazing.
teams just having a
I wonder how
conversation
many
with
times
each
both
respective coach.
offenses will be throwing the ball tonight with the wind and how much it's blowing.
Nick, what do you see this drive?
If I'm Saguaro, I'm doing what I've been
All
doing.
right, here we go.
They've
The
been running
Sabercat
ball,
offense
and when
comes
they
out to
have
the
been throwing
field.
it, they've been doing it quick. Quick little short
On
routes,
first and
quick
10,
slants, quick
quarterback,
bubble screens.
number
It's
7,
just extension of the run
Marcel
game, but I do
Jones.
think on this, drive, they tried Aiden Whitaker twice deep, and I think they're going to try again. I think on this
Jones
drive they might
in the
will be able
backfield
to connect on the deep
with number 6,
route by,
Elias Johnson.
Whitaker.
Trip set for the Sabercats. Here we go. On first and 10, Jones. Ball on the
Scampers to
27
his right,
yard
around the
line.
corner,
Gets a first down. Jones keeps,
First play
sprints
was a run
around
play
with
for the
the
Sabres.
left side.
I believe that's what they want to
Finally
do.
pulled out of
Chaparral's
bounds.
rush defense is
Little
giving
bit of
up almost
shoving along
200
the
yards
sideline,
a game.
and
I
another
believe they want to
flag.
run the football and establish the run quick and early. Like some
Amazing.
shoving on the
First
sideline.
and 10
I
for the
wonder if they're going to be
Sabercats.
offsetting.
Ball is on
offsetting
the
penalties, but
33-yard
you
line.
never know. And again, like I said, it's part of the rivalry. The chippiness
Trip
is
set
going to
once
come
again
out
for
on
the
a couple of
Cats. The
plays.
give to Johnson. Johnson dives up midfield, gains 2.
Yeah, just straight. You can definitely tell that the Sabercats offense really wants to establish the run early. Quick little run to their leading running back in rushing yards this season, Johnson.
7:06
Yeah,
remaining.
great play call on that one.
Marcel and the pass. Pass is complete. Hits up the sideline. Jake Wiseman pushed out of bounds, but not before getting another first down.
Yeah, Jaden Wiseman has 128 receiving yards on the year.
So
He just added a couple more yards there. Got the first down.
No.
It's coming back. 3
They're gonna
plays.
be behind the
2
stick
first downs
on-
for the
it's gonna be-
Sabercats
it's gonna be
offense. Looks like it's going to be able to move the
17, it
ball.
looks like.
First and 10 on the 45-yard line near midfield. Jones, shotgun formation, offset back in Johnson.
Wow.
Trip set to the wide side
Jones.
of the field. Trip
Who
set
jumped?
for the Sabercats.
Looks like Firebirds may
It
have
looks
jumped
like the
offside,
official
and
is
Lau gonna give 5
reprimanding
yards
one of the
to
coaches on the
Sabercats
sideline.
offense.
Here comes the flag.
No.
There it is.
That hurts.
Yeah, that's going to push the Sabercats even further back. It looks like
All
what
right.
the Sabres
First and
coaching
5,
staff was
ball
arguing
right at
about
midfield on the 50.
the corner
Trip
for
set for the Cats.
Chaparral. Looks like he jumped off sides again, and they didn't call it.
Johnson.
And it looks like that's what the head
Jones
coach
back
Darius
to
Kelly
pass.
was,
Jones, he goes
yelling
for
at
the
the ref
home
about,
run
and
all
unfortunately,
alone
there's
and overthrown.
looks like it's going to be on looks like
Overthrown
a
was
caution.
Aiden Whitaker. Nothing but green in front of him.
Yeah, Aiden Whitaker is the leading receiver for that SaberCats offense. He's more of the home run hitter at the receiver position. They really like to throw it to him deep.
Here we go.
But
First
Marcel
down.
threw that ball from
Jones back to
45
pass.
and it landed 10, about
Scans the
5
field,
yards
goes
to the
over
end
the
zone.
top,
So it shows the
isolated
arm
receiver.
that Marcel Jones has for the SaberCats
And we've got
offense.
the flag.
Yeah, that's probably going to be another pass.
Second and
interference.
5.
Probably going to be a pass interference penalty. Get those 15 yards back for the SaberCats and that offense. But like I said, I had a feeling they were going to try to go deep because they've been throwing
Jones.
short all
Jones
game.
keeps. Heads up
Jaden Wiseman.
midfield, tackled after a gain of 2. Somebody lost a helmet.
Yeah,
And,
Marcel.
no.
QB freed off and we kept it.
Doesn't
got
matter
2
how
yards,
they get the first down, as long as they get the first
now
down.
it's third and short.
Sabercats are moving
Crucial
down the
third down on
field.
this first drive. They were
Yeah,
able
a
to
lot
move
of-
down the
A lot
field
of cost
pretty
penalties
quickly,
on
and
both
now
defenses. I
they're
feel like
facing the third
they've
down.
really
So let's see if
given
they are able to convert
both
on this one.
offenses,
Marcel
easy
Jones
first
back in
downs and
the
easy
shotgun
yardages just by
position.
penalties.
That looks like another offsides penalty for
Jones.
the Firebirds defense, giving the SaberCats
To
another
give
first
inside
down.
to
A fresh
Johnson.
set of
Johnson
downs, and
drives ahead a couple of
SaberCats didn't
yards.
even have to run a play on that one.
May have gotten 3 on the play. And brought down by number 4, Owen Van Ness. First and 10, ball on the 43. First and 10, Sabercats. Saguaro putting together a little drive here with a little help of his receiving core, and the pass complete to the big tight end. 87 keeps Nikolai Procopio. Breaks through
Yeah,
the
he was able
line,
to
may
find
have
a
gotten
lane
another
and
6
get
on
up
the
field,
play.
and now SaberCats are
Yeah,
knocking on the red zone
Marcel
right now.
Jones
Great first drive for the Saguaro
was able to
offense.
get 5 to 6
And
yards
the
on
give
it.
back to
Make it
Johnson. We got a flag throw.
second and-
Johnson breaks through
second
the
and
line,
short.
but we'll see what happens.
Very clean with the
I
ball.
wonder if
I
it's a
know
turnover
offsides
from
from
where
where
they'll
they'll
pick. So
side
judge
that's-
through it.
that's
Might be
gonna be the
another penalty on
difference maker in
Chaparral.
tonight's game.
On second down, Jones. Firebird showing edge pressure. Jones over the top, finds Johnson all alone. Johnson down the sideline, finally steps out of bounds. Interesting. Okay, well, may have declined, so Cats will have it. First down, move the sticks, and it'll be first and goal
35
on
yards?
the
3,
7.
37
Heavy
yards, perhaps?
Yeah, great play call by
Johnson and
by
Jones in the
Saguaro
backfield.
offensive coaching staff. Dump it off
Elias
to running
Johnson
back
been in this whole
out of the
series.
field. He had a
Jones
a lane
gives to
for-
Johnson
for days.
on
10
the
yards.
counter. Gains a
Jones,
couple
the
more.
toss
Looks
to
like about a
Strozier.
gain of
Strozier's
3.
still on his feet.
Maybe down to the 4-yard line.
Lowers the
Yeah,
boat. Did you
Johnson's the
see
leading
that?
rusher on
Sent
the
a couple of
team.
players on their backs.
He has 256 yards
And another
rushing,
first
and
down.
He's averaging
Yeah,
42 yards
Strozier gets
per
behind
game.
his pass.
They've got
He's
the
very
ball
fast.
out,
All
play.
that speed. And
Plays
you
the
know, if you're
SaberCats
able
will
to
close to
get
that
that
end
speed
zone.
behind your pads, you're going to be able to. It's going to be hard to bring you down.
Looks
Those
like Marcel
tackles
Jones
aren't going to be
keeps
able
it,
to.
and he's in.
Wow,
they're not gonna work
touchdown,
for you if you're trying to bring down
Sabercats.
Strozier.
SaberCats went right down the field on that drive with a little help from the defensive penalties, but they're able to go right down the field and score on the first drive of the game. Really,
Jones.
underneath
Underneath finds his big
run defense
tight
for the
end.
Firebirds.
Who's in? He's not. Just short.
They're saying he's down the one.
Wow. Extra point attempt.
Saguaro is using their tight end a lot tonight, and it's been working. Every
Dionisio
time he's touched the ball,
Salgado.
it's been a big chunk play for him. And that's huge.
Kick is up. And
Quick
through the
passes,
uprights.
and
And just like that, this is a different Sabercat team tonight, driving the ball down the field and punching it in for 7.
Yeah, you saw that drive from the SaberCats. You know, they ran the ball, they threw it down.
A little bit of pressure, and
they were really
Strozier
nickel
gets
and diming
pushed
down the field,
back.
throwing quick
Yeah, they're going to
passes,
lose a
just
couple yards on that.
because they know the D-line for Chaparral, rush defense for the Firebirds is giving up a game. Backs against the ball. Saguaro was down on the 1 yard line. They weren't able to
On the
punch it in.
SaberCat Network,
That makes it a second and goal.
Vince and Nick will pause
Opens
for
up the
just a
playbook
moment.
a little more now that you're this, you know, you're 5 yards out of the red zone, right out the end zone.
Jones, back to pass. Finds Johnson. Can he get around? Just short.
Great tackle by the DB on that one play. I can't, you know, check the numbers, but great open field tackle. I think he just got back to the line of scrimmage. I know he's able to get 2 yards on that play. It's 3rd and goal from the 3 yard line. Let's see if the SaberCats can punch it in.
Jones
Down at the line.
Chaparral fighting defensively, denying the Cats. All right, Nick, from what you know about the
I'd go
Firebirds,
for it. Even if you don't
obviously,
get it, you're going to turn over the ball on the line.
early
It looks like that's
deficit
what
here
they're
for
going
them.
to do.
What can we
It looks like
expect?
Saguaro's going to go for it on 4th and
Their
goal.
pass first
But just-
offense, from what I can tell.
Jones this time walks into the end zone for the SaberCat touchdown.
His second rushing touchdown of the
Wow.
night.
You know, but like I said, they got
3 receivers that are over 280 yards receiving and all
on the season.
all have more than 3 receiving touchdowns. So,
yeah, great.
but I
great
wonder
play
what the
calling.
win.
The offense. Saguaro definitely
This
picked
some
win.
things
I wonder
up
how many
during
teams
their
are going to really put the
bye
ball
week
in
to
the
get the
air
first win
because
tonight.
That Saguaro rush defense is giving up, you know, 13-0 right now, 1 yards per game. Hopefully they make this extra point. They'll be up
Booming
14-0.
kick. Lands about the 5 yard line. And on the return. And upfield. Finds a lane. Finally pulled down.
Touchdowns on the night. So that
That
with
great
2
return
tonight makes it
great
5
position
position
for
that Firebirds 5 in just 3 games.
Firebirds will have it 1st and 10. Ball
The
will
extra
get
point
spotted.
attempt
Looks
is
to
up
be right about the
and
40
good.
yard line. And the Cats now lead by 2 scores. 8:57 here, live from Chaparral High School into the first quarter. A lot of football left tonight on a beautiful, windy, cold night in Phoenix. Cold is 60. All right. Here we go. Pistol set. Back is offset. Receiver split out wide. The give inside along the left side. And the first down for Alex Haig.
Yeah. Well, the first play for the SaberCats offense, they ran the ball, got a first down, and the Firebirds just answered back on their first play, ran the ball, and was able to get a first down on that one. And correction, the SaberCats defense is actually giving up 186 rush yards per game. So pretty similar, you know, rush defenses for both teams.
1st and 10 for the SaberCats. Quarterback Cam Allen. Excuse me, the Firebirds. Cam Allen, the quarterback. Allen gives round the right side. Chase down in the backfield.
Yeah, first 2 plays for the
Elias Johnson.
First 2 plays for the Firebirds offense, they ran it. Were successful in the first one. They just jet sweep on this recent play. Wasn't successful. Great pursuit by that SaberCats defense. 11 hats to the ball.
Alex Bull on the carry for the Firebirds. 2nd and 15. Loss of 5 on the play. Haig. Receiver split out wide, top of your screen. The give inside, right along the right side and driven out of bounds.
Cam Allen, the quarterback for the Firebirds. The quarterback that's been playing all year. The quarterback that's been playing for the Firebirds all season has been Max Wagner. He's the one who has over 1,000 yards. Cam Allen, I believe, only has over 200. So I'm wondering, you know, what's with the quarterback
Perhaps an
switching?
injury?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll see as the game goes on. Allen and Haig in the backfield. 4 receiver set for Chaparral. Allen back to pass. Allen goes to the out route, completes Pass completed to Gavin Mesa.
Gavin is the second leading receiver on the Firebirds team. He has 317 yards receiving and 5 touchdowns. He's averaging 52 yards per game. But it looks like they're going to be punting on their first series, giving the ball back to Saguaro.
With 3:26.
And it looks like number 17, Tristan Armstrong, is going to be the return man for the Sabercats.
Sabercats leading 14-0. Vince Felicio and Nick Furman. Nick, final 3:26. Armstrong deep to
Important
receive.
drive for the Firebirds
Great
offense. They
hang
need to
time
come
on that
away before
punt.
the half with some
Takes
points
a
on the
Firebird
board, even
bounce,
if it's a
gets
field
down
goal.
right about the 11-yard line, and that's where the Sabercats will take over on 1st and 10. Allen, 6 minutes and 18 seconds remaining.
What a catch by the running back on that
Sabercats
play.
going to come out
Number
with the same type of
24
offense
for
they did on the
Chaparral.
first series. They only threw the ball deep once. I wonder if they're
24,
going to,
Jace
focus on the
Wilson
run
that
game
one.
and just nickel and dime it. Quick passes,
Was able to get
extensions of the
positive
run
yards.
game
Get the first
on
down.
this series again.
Puts them over midfield.
First and 10. And the pass is complete.
Number
On
7,
first
Cash
down,
Park
Marcel
was
Jones.
the receiver on
Shotgun
that play.
formation. Johnson in
And Cash
motion.
Park
Jones back
is
to pass.
the-
Jones scrambles.
He
Continues to scramble.
has
Still on his
287
feet.
yards receiving with
Makes
3
something
touchdowns and is averaging
out of
48 yards per
nothing and gains
game. I
2.
believe that's his first catch
Yeah,
of the
that's
night.
what Marcel Jones brings to this offense.
Makes it a second and short
He's an
for him.
avid runner on the offense, and he was able to make a couple guys miss and turn
Another
a bad play
completed
into a
pass.
positive.
Gavin Mesa, the tight end. Another. You can see the pass game starting to open up for him, and that's another first down for the Firebirds offense. They moved down the field pretty quickly. They did have a short field to work with, but looks like they're just now in the red
Second
zone
down.
with 2:46 left on the clock in this half.
Ball on the 13-yard line. Johnson and Jones.
First and 10
Jones completes
for
out to the edge.
the Firebirds. Allen goes
Whitaker.
over the top into the end zone.
And dropped right on the edge by 27.
Touchdown, Firebirds.
Yeah, Mason Whitaker has 235 yards on the
Wow.
season so far.
Yeah,
Averaging 47
three-
yards per
Three
game.
pass
and,
plays in
yeah,
a row, I believe,
so it
or
looks like,
4.
the
and they
Sabercats
moved
are
right
gonna
down the
do that,
field and scored.
quick little
I
pass
wonder if
plays,
they're going to really
extensions of the
open up
run
the
game to really expose
if they get the ball
Firebird
again
defense.
before the half ends. I wonder if they're going to keep throwing the football. The pass game worked for
Third
them, and
and
that's
6.
huge.
Jones
With the extra point attempt,
little speed option out to the right and pulled down.
Looks like the extra point is
Yeah,
blocked,
great
but there is
pursuit
a
by that
penalty, so I wonder if the Firebirds will have a
Firebirds
second
defense
chance
on that one.
to
It's gonna,
do
force
the extra
fourth
point.
down and force the Sabercats to put the ball right back to Chaparral, and that's huge, especially the way it was kind of looking tonight. How easy it was for Saguaro to get down the field in the first series. Not so easy. Saguaro. That's not why they do it.
Looks like Chaparral will be able to have another try at the extra point to make it a 14-7 ball game.
and with that, another extra point attempt. Folks, we may have had some technical issues with our audio. Many apologies up here. There's a little bit of interference. I think we worked through it. And the extra point attempt is up and good.
14-7 ball game with 2:41 left on the clock. Let's see what Saguaro does on this, almost 2-minute warning, and let's see what the defense does for Chaparral. See if they're able to get a stop.
.241 till half. Ladies and gentlemen, stick around. You're sure to have an enjoyable halftime with us here at the Varsity Sports Show. We'll have some halftime content from our amazing team. And us. Deep booming kick.
Yeah, great kick. Let's see what the Saguaro Sabercats do on this series. I wonder if they're going to, try to chew the clock out and not give the ball back to the Firebirds, because I believe the Firebirds will get the ball first at the beginning of the second half, and you don't want to, especially how that last drive was so quick for Chaparral to go down the field and score. You don't really want to do that again. You don't want to give the ball back to Chaparral with too much time on the clock, because then, if they're able to go down, tie it before half, and then get the ball first to start the second half and go down and score, and they'll be up. They'll be ahead in the game.
1st and 10, Sabercats. Marcel Jones. Jones sprints out to his right, looks, throws, completes to Whitaker.
Yeah, quick.
Gets the catch. Should have the first down.
Yeah, quick comeback route on that one. Was able to get his feet down to secure it inside, and yeah, that's first down and he was able to get out of bounds. First down with 2:34 left on the clock. Looks like Saguaro wants to go up by 2 scores again on this drive.
2:34. Jones keeps and may have gained 4.
Yeah. Keep in mind, Marcel Jones was at Chaparral High School last year, and he transferred over to Saguaro this offseason. And, he probably wants to, he wants to have a big game against his former high school. And he's doing it so far tonight. So I wonder if he'll keep it going.
Jones back to pass, throws, completes to Whitaker.
Yeah, those quick little routes, the Firebirds DBs are playing, they're playing off, and Saguaro just keeps throwing those short little pitches and are able to get the first down and move down the field.
2 minutes in the first half, in the second quarter, and the give to Johnson. Johnson really coming into his own as a runner this season, especially being complemented by Strozier in the backfield. Takes the pressure off. Gets a nice little gain there.
Yeah, gonna make it looks like a second and third. And I tell you what, Saguaro, they're moving the ball down the field great, and they're when the receivers are catching the ball, they're getting out of bounds, stopping the clock, and reserving those timeouts.
2nd and 3. And Chaparral will call a timeout. We'll take a quick timeout as well. 1 minute and 29 seconds remaining till half. We'll be back. And welcome back. I tell you what, Nick, that sound issue was driving me nuts. We're trying to figure out where's that interference coming from. We finally were able to isolate it, fixed it. We're good now. So anyway, here we go. Whitaker. And Jones sprints out to his left, wrapped up in the backfield.
Yeah, Saguaro tried some misdirection on that play, and Firebirds weren't buying it. The D line got back to the quarterback and were able to, looks like a loss of 7 on that, making it a third and 10, third and long, and that's huge.
Jafari on the stop. You can tell this rivalry goes a bit deeper with the fact you've got guys on both teams that played for each other's squads the previous year. So Jones back to pass. Jones on the screen. And is it a live ball? No, it's not. It was an incomplete pass.
That's going to stop the clock with 38 seconds left on the board. I wonder if that's enough time for Chaparral to go down the field and score, because Saguaro is going to punt this football. So we'll see if they're able to tie this up before half. That's going to be huge for Chaparral. Switch the momentum over to them, and they get the ball first in the second half. So we'll see what the Firebirds offense is able to do. Let's see what this punt can do. He can return this punt.
38.1 seconds remaining till halftime. Dionisio Salgado deep to receive for the Firebirds. Looks like number 5, Lamacchia, just got that off. And safe caught.
31 seconds left on the clock. They scored very fast on their last series. I wonder if they're going to try with that momentum and that tempo offense again. We'll see what Chaparral does.
Actually, I believe that was Brandon Willman on the return. 1st and 10, 31 seconds remaining till halftime. SaberCats lead 14-7. 1st and 10, Firebirds. Quarterback, Cam Allen. In the backfield, 24. Jace Wilson, and some fireworks starting. Allen sprints to his left, hanging on for dear life, and gets out of bounds. Wow, somebody started the fireworks show a little early here, about 23 seconds early.
It's like the Sandlot, but it's football.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, Cam Allen was able to get a couple yards, go out of bounds, stop the clock. That's the important part. You could tell he was looking deep. He was looking deep for a receiver, was able to find one, and that Saguaro pressure was able to get into his face. And, he did the right thing, took the ball, ran out of bounds, stopped the clock, and was able to get a couple yards.
Trip set for the Firebirds. Allen sprints out to his right, goes way back as he's being pursued by Martin, completes the pass, and finally stepping out of bounds, number 8.
Yeah, Cam Allen was able to, roll outside the pocket, buy himself some time, and kept his eyes down the field, not on the pressure, and first down for the Firebirds offense. Just got over midfield, 14 seconds left. A little too far with the amount of time from the end zone. So they got to be smart with it. Just try to get, more yards down the field and maybe kick a field goal to go make it 14-10 at the half.
Firebirds will call a timeout. 14 seconds remaining. Coaches will start heading downstairs into the locker room. And amazing. Again, the turnout tonight. These rivalry games never disappoint.
No. And that's the thing about rivalry games. You can't look at the record of both teams. It's a rivalry game.
Yep.
9 times out of 10, it's going to be a hard physical football game. It's going to be a close score, one scoring game. And that's what it's showing tonight. Saguaro came in 0-6, still looking for the first win. Chaparral came in 3-3. And right now, Saguaro's up 14-7 with 14 seconds left to go in the half. And that's what rivalry games bring.
With 14 seconds on 1st and 10. Allen drifts back. Sprint. nearly loses the football, finally wrapped up as the clock continues to wind down and stopping right at the line of scrimmage, wrapped up.
Yeah, Allen was looking deep, wasn't able to find anyone. Tried to step up into the pocket, but that Saguaro defensive line has just been, they've been playing great tonight. And again, they were able to bring them down for no gain. 5 seconds left, probably do a Hail Mary on this one.
.4 seconds remaining. Firebirds with a 7-point deficit, but a chance to score. Cam Allen, quick conference with the ref. Here we go. This may be the final play of the half on trip set for the Firebirds. Allen, correction, empty backfield. Allen back to pass. Allen in and out of the hands, and that was officials were a little late on that whistle.
Yeah.
Goodness.
Quick little screenplay. I wonder now if this is going to be the Hail Mary or they're going to try to do the same thing, just have their lead blockers block, and create a lane for the end zone. But, we'll see on this. Clock stop. It's about a 1.5 seconds left on the clock.
.6 seconds remaining. Gotta love these rivalry games. Everybody turns out. You got all the celebrities.
Yeah.
Might even have some tuning in, for gosh sakes. Here we go. On third down. Now, I'll say it here. This is likely the final play of the half. Allen completes little hitch route, rounding out to the left side of the field, trying to cut back before being stopped. And that's the end of the first half. The Saguaro SaberCats coming in and playing big. Will this be the night? They lead the Chaparral Firebirds on rivalry night 14-7. Folks, don't go anywhere. We've got some amazing programming from our amazing team. We'll see you back here for the second half. Enjoy.
I'm Julia Coyne at Arizona State University with the Varsity Sports Show. The Maricopa Mustangs will be taking on the Gila Riverhawks this Saturday night at 7 p.m. Currently halfway through the HGCAC season, they will be facing each other once again. The Mustangs defeated the Hawks in their first game 34-0. The Mustangs are currently the best in the league at 4-0 and had a bye last week going into this week's game against the Gila Riverhawks. The Hawks are currently 1-3. Though the Gila Riverhawks have struggled in the past, they are hopeful as they've made changes since their loss against the Mustangs. New quarterback Jonah Brewster has been put in and is looking forward to playing against the Mustangs. I'm just ready to play, he says, after being asked about his fresh start at QB after only having played defense in his last game against the Mustangs. It will be interesting to see who starts for the Mustangs as Jerry Keltner has also done well as quarterback, leading them to their only win. Safety Antoine Brown is in his second year for the Hawks and had a chance to talk about his upcoming game.
Big game this week. You guys are facing the Maricopa Mustangs, number one team in the league, at your place.
Yes, sir.
It's going to be our game of the week. It's going to be featured on the radio. We're going to talk about that a little later as well. What are some things that you feel you match up well against the Mustangs? Because you played them earlier in the season as well.
I think skill for skill, we match up perfectly. I think it was just more of the game slipped away from us the first time around, and now we know what to expect, and we know how to better prepare ourselves this week around, and I don't think it's going to get away from us this time.
Okay.
The Maricopa Mustangs have dominated the league this season and won the HJCAC championship last year. Under head coach Doug Medofsky, the team has done extremely well, leading the league at first in the division in this first half of the season. Shutting out the Hawks in their first game, the Mustangs are hoping to do it again. When the Gila Riverhawks winning the championship in 2019, 2020, and 2022, and the Mustangs winning the championship last year, this game is going to be exciting, no matter the record. With the Varsity Sports Show, I'm Julia Coyne.
Tampa Bay, Tampa Bay. That is what it sounded like at Raymond James Stadium recently during an event for season ticket holders. What started off as a regular day for fans turned into a lifetime memory, all because of one thing. Baker Mayfield, the quarterback of the Bucs, was actually at the event, but nobody knew because he was dressed up in a disguise. For a short period of time, he was actually named Gus Swayze, and while Baker Mayfield decided to wear Crocs to the event, it did not stop him from showing off his cannon. After walking around the locker rooms and watching people write letters to his original self, the group headed to the training facility. Mayfield wanted to score the group some free souvenirs, and the only way to do that was if someone threw for over 30 yards. And while it may have been hard for many, it was not hard for him. Baker had the entire group cheering for him as he did not have any problem showing off his talent. After shocking the group, Baker decided it was time to fess up. So he gave these fans a lifetime memory and revealed his true identity. If you want to check out the entire story, be sure to tune into Amazon Prime to see Mayfield and other NFL players go undercover while interacting with the fans. The show is called The Undercovers and was actually created by former NFL quarterback Eli Manning. For Varsity Sports, I am Alexandra Medina.
Love it! Spell it out! Ready, begin! H-O-R-I-Z-O-N-T.
Huskies might like it in the cold, but at Horizon High School in Scottsdale, Arizona, they know all about surviving the heat. And on the topic of heat, the Horizon Huskies have been red hot to start this season. At 5-1, coming off a sectional win over Notre Dame Prep, the Huskies are becoming a contender for the 5A state championship. After being the special teams coordinator for Horizon from 2021 to 2023, Tyson Ditmore left for a quick stint at Mountain Ridge before ultimately coming back to Horizon for the head coaching job for the 2024-25 season. Ditmore knew there was no place like home.
There was really only one spot that I was really waiting to open up, and it was here. And I remember it to a T. Called my parents, and they were both pumped, and my brother was pumped, and I'm 2 minutes from here, so it was nice to come back, and it was also nice to go learn and grow at Mountain Ridge. But this is home for me.
Sometimes in order to go forward, you have to go backward. And so far for Coach Ditmore and the Huskies, that decision has paid dividends. Now, if you noticed, one of the first things Coach Ditmore did was call his family to let them know the good news. And at the time, Dustin Ditmore, the brother of Tyson, didn't know he would end up playing a huge role on the coaching staff for the 2024 season. While Tyson may be the head coach, he had nothing but praises for his big brother, who has been by his side before his career as a Lobo at New Mexico and now as a head coach on the sideline.
Well, he's one of the ones when I was a junior in high school. He kind of showed me the ropes. He said, "Hey, this is what you need to do to get recruited. This is what you can expect." He said it's not going to be easy, but and he's still out here today supporting us. He's our get back coach, which is he's getting me back the whole time, which I love working with him, and glad that he's still by my side.
There's a lot of family ties out here in Scottsdale for the Horizon Huskies, whether it's the head coach having a brother or Jackson Murray's brother being the captain of the 2021 team that won a championship. This is Jackson Murray with how his brother has impacted his life and his football career.
After every game, I always text him, I always make sure to give him a call. Sometimes we'll go watch film together. It's a cool experience. And I was on the field with him, like when he won the state championship. I was a freshman. So it was
Skylar Partridge already know what it's like to win on the biggest stage and win a state championship in 2021. Coach Ditmore expressed how the family atmosphere at Horizon
play a cool experience, and I hope to recreate that.
With Jackson Murray and Jordan Partridge leading their squad to hopefully a deep playoff run this year, Dylan Murray is a big part of their culture and tradition, and how these former players still play a role in 2024.
Yeah, it speaks to what Horizon is. I mean, there's brothers, sisters, aunts, uncles. Everybody has gone through this place, and we do it in our own backyard, which is great. Skyler was an awesome quarterback that year. Dylan Murray was a team captain, and both their younger brothers are coming out here and shining, and still love getting texts from those guys. They're like, hey, don't take it easy on my brother, or, make sure that you're giving my brother a hard time and staying hard on him. So I just love the family atmosphere.
Nothing is more important than family, and at Horizon, the culture and family they've built could stand the test of time, and hopefully the rest of the 5A Northeast Valley Conference. This has been Cooper Holman from Varsity Sports.
Huskies, where you at? Right here!
Hello everyone, my name is Mason Byers, a student at Arizona State University reporting for the Varsity Sports Show. Today I'm bringing y'all a top NCAA football preview for this weekend. I'm going to be going over what could end up being the biggest game this weekend, which is when number 5 seed Georgia heads into Texas to take on the first seeded Texas Longhorns. This is going to be an elite SEC clash, as both of these teams have been seen as contenders for not only the SEC championship, but also the national championship as well. The Longhorns are 6-0, while Georgia sits at a 5-1 record, with their only loss being to the 7th seed Alabama Crimson Tide. Both teams are led by elite coaches and talent on the field. Georgia has senior quarterback Carson Beck, who has posted a 15-5 touchdown-to-interception ratio and is seen as a top NFL prospect. On the opposite side of the field, the Texas Longhorns have elite linebacker and sophomore Anthony Hill Jr. He leads the team with 4.5 sacks and has been causing chaos for opposing QBs all season long. Whoever wins this game will have their sights set on dominating the rest of the year with a chance in playing the SEC championship game and punching their ticket to the college football playoffs. This should be an elite game that everyone should tune into this weekend. This has been Mason Byers with a top NCAA football preview for this weekend, reporting for the Varsity Sports Show.
This is Jesse Davis from the Walter Cronkite School of Journalism and Mass Communication at Arizona State University, reporting for the Varsity Sports Show. The number 15 ranked Boise State Broncos have drawn national attention to start the season, in large part to their star junior running back Ashton Jeanty, who leads the nation in rushing yards with 1,248. Jeanty has 126 carries, averaging 9.9 yards to go along with 17 touchdowns. Jeanty has burst onto the scene this season and is a big reason why Boise State has scored 28 or more points in all 6 of its games. Jeanty has built off of his last year's campaign, where he had 220 carries for 1,347 yards and 14 touchdowns, averaging 6.1 yards a carry. Jeanty has a shot at some record books if he's able to stay healthy, including Barry Sanders' 2,628 yards and 37 rushing touchdowns in his 1988 season with Oklahoma State. For Jeanty to already be the frontrunner to win the Heisman speaks to the kind of special player he is and how explosive he makes the Boise State offense. The development of Jeanty's game is perhaps most impressive, as he has gained a certain level of confidence knowing that he has the opportunity to change the game in his team's favor. Jeanty has 20 or more carries in 4 of 6 games to start the season, and it is no secret that he is the main component that drives the Broncos' offense. What makes Jeanty so impactful is how his motor never quits. Jeanty continues to wear down opposing defenses, and eventually those 2 or 3 yard runs at the start of the game turn into 7 or 8 yard runs as the game goes on and defenses get tired. Look for the Broncos to get Jeanty involved once again tonight against the University of Nevada, Las Vegas, with kickoff set for 10:30 p.m. Eastern. From the Varsity Sports Show, I'm Jesse Davis.
This is Chris Rosales with the Varsity Sports Show, and former Pinnacle High School quarterback Spencer Rattler has finally made it to the NFL, as he made his first start last week in the New Orleans Saints Week 6 game against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, which they unfortunately lost 51-27. Rattler held his own, going 22 of 40 for 243 yards and 1 touchdown, while throwing 2 interceptions, with that second one coming within the final minutes of the game. Rattler is now the 5th rookie quarterback to start a game this year, and his road to the NFL was tumultuous to say the least, as he was highly recruited out of Pinnacle High School in 2019, initially selecting to go play for Lincoln Riley and the Oklahoma Sooners, which he saw some success, as he won the Big 12 championship and the Cotton Bowl in 2020. Rattler started the 2021 season with inconsistent play and was eventually benched in favor of Caleb Williams, who is now the Chicago Bears quarterback, and was also selected first overall in this past draft. Rattler was the 7th quarterback taken in this past draft, going in the 5th round to the New Orleans Saints, being selected 150th overall. Rattler dazzled in the preseason and actually earned him a spot as the 3rd-string quarterback behind, of course, starter Derek Carr and former Fresno State quarterback Jake Haener. Now, when Derek Carr went down with an injury in the Monday Night Football game against the Kansas City Chiefs, a week after head coach Dennis Allen announced Spencer Rattler would become the starter in their Week 6 game against Tampa Bay. Overall, Rattler did well for a 5th-round pick, and as the season goes on, he should continue to progress. Of course, it's nice to see the Arizona high school football team be represented at the highest level, and it's unknown how long Carr will be out with his oblique injury, but it'll be interesting to see how Rattler pans out. And with the Varsity Sports Show, I'm Christopher Zavios.
This is Kavish Siddhartha from the Cronkite School of Journalism at ASU with Varsity Sports. ASU football has had an excellent start to the year, most recently beating previously ranked number 16 Utah. Their record is now 5-1 on the season, and the team is on the cusp of being ranked for the first time since 2021. While their defense has been very underrated and has been the backbone of the team, the offense has been doing a great job of putting up points on the board. Their rushing attack has been lethal, as the team already has nearly 1,300 rushing yards and 14 rushing scores on the ground. While their running game has been the main key to their success, the focus usually goes to the quarterback when the team is winning games. Let's take a look at how Sam Leavitt has performed around the midpoint of the season. In 6 games this season, Leavitt has thrown for 1,166 yards, 8 passing touchdowns, and 4 picks. His completion percentage is 59.2%, which is very solid, and his QB rating is 135.8. Along with his QB stats, he also has 279 rushing yards and 4 rushing touchdowns on the ground. His ability on the ground has turned him into a successful dual-threat quarterback in the Sun Devils offense. While his passing stats aren't amazing, he is doing exactly what the team needs him to do to win. The team has made it clear that it prioritizes the rushing attack, so as long as Leavitt keeps his turnovers limited and makes the necessary throws when needed, he is doing his job. And it seems to be working, as the team is 5-1. Unfortunately, Leavitt will be out for ASU's upcoming game against Cincinnati due to an injury to his ribs. The team and all ASU supporters will surely be hoping for Leavitt's return soon, as the team has been winning with him under center. That concludes my halftime report with Varsity Sports.
Welcome
this
back.
is Kavish Siddhartha
Very
reporting.
eventful halftime that got into some nice discussions with the folks that are managing the press box, and gotta love the home crowd. Anyway, welcome back to the SaberCat Network, here presented by the Varsity Sports Show. My name is Vince Delicio, joined by our amazing team of broadcast/producers. Let's run through and talk about some of them. We've got our technical director, Sarah Singh, who's keeping everything running strong. We've got our production team, Sam Lanier, Jay Skrenke. Down on the field, we have our very own Bella Casey. And then up here with me on the call, Nick Furman. Nick, you having fun?
I'm having a great time. This is great football.
Yeah, this is good. You know, we appreciate the feedback. We've gotten some nice feedback, heard from some old friends. And one thing we're trying to do is, obviously this is political season, and I understand that there are some political ads that are running, and we are cutting that out. So thank you for the feedback. So we don't want to turn this into a political show, whatever side of the aisle that you're on. So hopefully that has ended, that you can enjoy halftime. We've worked, when you're the visiting team, a lot of times you don't get the best in the way of accommodation. So we've negotiated to try to get a little better camera positioning here, so that all of you can enjoy at least get a little better vantage point that those of you that cannot be here tonight. So we'll be presenting that. Our audio had some audio difficulties, and anytime you're in a new place, sometimes right off the bat, there is issues of interference. There's a couple of phone towers nearby, and but hopefully we got that straightened out and the like. So anyway, thanks for tuning in. Hey guys, make sure that you tune in post game for the Varsity Live post game report. AM 1060 KDUS Arizona, and our live stream link on KDUS1060.com from wherever you are in the world. Myself and our very own Paisley Poole will be hosting tonight from the studio, 10:30 to 11:30. We'll talk about every game, including this one, and we will have as guests from each game that we're covering players of the game. Tonight, we are covering, I want to say, 7 games, 7, 8 if you include Houston. Houston's 2 hours ahead of us, so we'll probably not feature those folks. It's going to be a little late for them. But we are covering Bishop Gorman in Las Vegas. They had a big game tonight against Basic. We have here in Arizona, we've got Horizon and Desert Mountain, big matchup there. We've got Brophy. We have Brophy was down at Desert Vista. We have this game. We have Brophy, Horizon, Desert Vista. We are down in Tucson, actually in Nogales. Nogales is hosting Marana Mountain View in the National Football Foundation Varsity Sports Show Southern Arizona Game of the Week. Our amazing University of Arizona journalism team. Dobson and Skyline tonight. Dobson hosting Skyline. So, and Mountain View is hosting Mesa in their homecoming. And anyway, as we prepare to begin the second half, as I was saying, don't miss that show. And then tomorrow morning, we'll be joined by the coaches on our flagship, the Varsity Sports Show, 9 to 11 a.m., once again on AM 1060 KDUS Arizona. Here we go on the kickoff. All right. On the return. Still on his feet, finding a lane, finally dragged down Seiji Haig.
Yeah, great return. Great return for the Chaparral return team, and you're going to give the offense, short field to work with to go down and try to tie this game up.
Is this the spark that the Firebirds need to get things back on track? Now, granted, they're down only 1 score, but it has been a battle tonight, trying to get into the end zone. On 1st and 10, right at midfield, trip set for Chaparral. Quarterback, Cam Allen. Allen. On the quick screen, heads out to the perimeter, finally stopped on the play. Number 20, Delano Sanguine. And Cash Park on the reception.
I tell you what, this Saguaro SaberCats defense is flying around and getting 11 hats to the ball. I don't know if we've seen that all year, and we're seeing it tonight, and it's showing. It's showing on the why Chaparral's only scored 7 points tonight, and now they're behind the sticks.
Loss of 3 on the play, 2nd down. Allen, single back in the backfield. Allen goes to the out and overthrows the intended target.
Yeah,
Park.
Looked like Allen had some pressure in his face. Still stepped in and threw the ball through a nice accurate ball, just a little out of reach. And if he's able to hit him, in stride, number 7 Park would have been able to turn up field for I think a big gain.
Third and long. Trip set, bottom of the field. Bottom of the screen. Allen. Offset back. Here come the Cats. Garrett Martin on the twist, disrupting the backfield, and it'll be 4th down. Here comes the punting unit.
Yeah, 3 pass plays On the drive that the Firebirds scored, they threw the ball every down, and they got down the field and scored, and they try to do that again, and quick 3-and-out, and now they're giving Saguaro the ball back.
Great snap, and strong punt takes a Firebird bounce before being downed inside the 5-yard line. Sabercats will have it 1st and 10. Call it, looks like about their 3-yard line.
Yeah, great way to flip the field, and great punt by Chaparral. Saguaro's got to be, careful with their play calling. Just because you don't want to take a safety. I know you're on the 3, but with the pass plays and Marcel Jones dropping back, you don't want, the pressure of Chaparral to get into his face and get a sack. And yeah, it's huge.
Sabercat quarterback Marcel Jones back out on the field here to start the second half. Ball on the 3-yard line, and the give inside. Elias Johnson rounds the left side, still on his feet. Saw a little face mask tug, no flag on the play as Johnson gets out of bounds.
And just like that, they're not pent deep anymore. Now they have some breathing room. Now you can really open up your playbook. It was a straight give on that. Executed great. Blocking was great. I wonder if now they're going to get back into their regular offense. What has put them up 14-7 in this ball game?
Jones, bunch set for the Cats. And a little bit of disruption in the backfield by the Firebird defense, led by Vincent LaMacchia.
Yeah, I believe that's the first pass Marcel Jones has just completely the second pass Marcel Jones has missed tonight to his tight end. Just the tight end, 87, has had a great game tonight. Every time he's touched the ball, he's had big chunk plays, and I'll see what they do on second down.
Second and 10. As Jones looks to the sideline, quick play change. Back to pass. Pump fake, throws, completes to Whitaker.
I believe Whitaker Jones have connected on that route the entire time tonight, and making it a 3rd and short. I wonder if they do that again, or they're going to do straight give to the running back, who's also had a great game tonight.
On 3rd and 1. Jones gives. Johnson takes a spin, may have gotten the momentum. We'll see. Yep, 1st and 10, Sabercats. Great play by Johnson. It was that spin at the end that got him the first down.
Yeah, the extra effort really helped out the Sabercats on that. Now it's a fresh set of downs. Saguaro's looking good.
Offset back. Jones with the hard count, and Strozier in the ball game in the backfield. Single isolated receiver, bottom of your screen. Number 12, Aiden Whitaker. Pass completed to Whitaker. And finally tackled on the play.
Again, on that quick little hitch, that the DBs are, they're playing shallow, and they're just giving Saguaro that quick little hitch play, giving them easy 5 yards. So it's 2nd and 5.
Choice Price on the tackle. 2nd and 5. Jones gives to Strozier. Strozier lowers his shoulder and knocked out of bounds. 27 credited with the stop. Halverson.
Yeah, Saguaro's, the game plan early that they had was, we're going to establish the run, not throw the ball deep so much, and they've done that all game, and it's worked for them. And I don't see, they're not needing to do any adjustments, and it's
Jones sprints to his right, evading defenders, and finally wrapped up. Number 4, Van Ness had a clear line to Jones and brought him down.
huge play for the Chaparral defense. Yeah, they had him pinned back deep. They weren't able to come through with that, and now big stop for that Firebirds defense as they get the ball back, and hopefully they can go down and score and tie this ball game up.
And on the punt, Salgado.
Great Saguaro roll. Great Saguaro bounce. Really flipped the field on that one.
So with that, Firebirds will take over on 1st and 10 inside the 20. Call it looks like the 13-yard line is where that football gets spotted. 7:20 remaining. Once again, folks, reminder, tune into the Varsity Live postgame report tonight, 10:30 to 11:30 on AM 1060, KDUS Arizona, to get updates on scores, postgame interviews, and reports live from our incredible correspondence team across the state of Arizona. And your kids, players of the game, will be featured in postgame interviews. Then tomorrow morning, we'll feature the coaches on the Varsity Sports Show, our flagship, 9 to 11 a.m. on AM 1060 KDUS. And tomorrow night, Nick, did you know we're broadcasting a game tomorrow night?
Which game is it?
It is the Hohokam Junior College Athletic Conference Junior College Football first ever radio broadcast of an HJCAC game. The Gila River Hawks will be hosting the Maricopa Mustangs. The Hawks, with their offensive firepower, hosting the top defense in the league, Maricopa Mustangs, tomorrow night at 7 on AM 1060 KDUS Arizona. It is monumental. You don't want to miss it, especially anything that's monumental. Here we go. 1st and 10 for the Firebirds. 2 backs in the backfield. Allen, the quick give inside, met by a host of SaberCats, led by Garrett Martin. Gavin Mesa on the carry.
Yeah, it looks like Chaparral might go back to what they originally were doing in the beginning of the game and really run heavy first offense. They're able to get able to get 4 yards on that. So let's see what they drop next.
Allen back to pass. Allen scrambles, wrapped up for the sack. Who was it? Well, one of them is wearing an 11 on his chest, and the other one was 99. Garrett Martin and Clay Watkins.
That D-line tonight for Saguaro has just been absolutely exceptional tonight. They've been into the backfield every single play, and even when they ran the ball, they've been stuffing the run game, and that's huge. This D-line's really stepped up tonight as they, the rush defense for Saguaro was giving up 186 yards per game on the ground. So this is big positivity for the Saguaro defense.
3rd and long. Allen on the screen and wrapped up right away by 33. Martin Rennie.
Looks like the Firebirds are, they're going to have to punt. You don't want to go for it and not get it and give Saguaro the ball back with just such short field. Number 4 for Saguaro, Mason Whitaker is back to return it. Second leading receiver on the team.
Whitaker on the run. And the SaberCats, solid field position. They'll have it on the Firebird 36-yard line with 5:15 to go here in the third quarter.
Yeah, Saguaro definitely has great field position, short field to work with. You don't need to drive the length of the field on this one, and that's huge. That's going to help out. It makes it easy on the offense, but it's going to make it tough for Chaparral's defense.
1st and 10, SaberCats. Quarterback Marcel Jones, Elias Johnson in the backfield. Bunch set for Saguaro. Jones sprints out to his left, looks to throw back. Instead, throws it away.
Yes. Smart play was to eat it on that one. He threw it out of bounds. Make it a 2nd and 10 and not a 2nd and long. And it looks like the intended receiver was number 6. Elias Johnson on that one. Looks like he was covered up. Had strong pressure in his face. Marcel Jones did. And, smart play. Throw it out of bounds. Live to fight another day.
On 2nd down. Jones to Johnson. Johnson finds a lane. Middle of the field, still on his feet. Finally wrapped up and pulled down.
Yeah, poor tackling on that by the Firebirds defense.
In on the stop, number 20, Jed Archuleta.
Yeah, great run by Johnson on that one. Was able to put his foot in the ground and find this gap and find the seam, and now they're inside. Puts them inside the red zone.
Speaking of Archuleta, Adam, good friend, who's tuning in tonight from Cleveland. Over the top. Touchdown, SaberCats.
What a throw. What a catch. Marcel Jones dropped that one in a basket. Number 17, Tristan Armstrong, the receiver, came down with the catch in the corner of the end zone, and now Saguaro's up 20-7, hopefully 21-7 after this extra point.
Jones is definitely coming of age here with this offense. It was a bit of a shaky start. Obviously, difficult schedule to start with, working with a young team and just getting used to the system, and he's making it his own.
Yeah.
Hold is good, and the attempt is up and in. And with that, the SaberCats now lead the Firebirds 21-7 with 4 minutes and 30 seconds remaining. Vince and Nick will be right back here on the SaberCat Network, presented by the Varsity Sports Show. We'll be back. All right,
Welcome back, everyone, to tonight's matchup between the Saguaro SaberCats and the Chaparral Firebirds. Currently, the Saguaro SaberCats are up 21-7, trying to get their first win of the season. And here's the kick. Looks like, he's got a lane. He's moving down the sideline. Looked like it was Saji Haig, the running back, on the return on that one. Looks like Looks like Chaparral's going to get the ball around the 35, 33-yard line, actually. Chaparral, they only have 7 on the board. That 7, they put together a beautiful drive, and it was, they were able to, quarterback Cam Allen was able to drop back and, pass great ball, had great completions and was able to move down the field and put the Firebirds in the end zone. Cam Allen in shotgun. Gives it to his running back, number 24. He's able to find a lane and looks like gets tackled out of bounds. Jace Wilson on the carry. Looks like he got 6 to 7 yards on that. Going to make it a second and third. Cam Allen, fumbles the snap. Jace Wilson picks it up and has to go down, and he's tackled. Looks like he's going to be tackled behind the sticks by the original line of scrimmage. They're going to make it a 3rd and long, and that's, this Saguaro defense has been everywhere tonight. They've really stepped up, and, it's been huge. It's been huge tonight, especially because this Saguaro defense has given up an average of 41 points per game, and they've only given up 7. So you could definitely see the tide turning for the Saguaro defense and the Saguaro program this year as they're 0-6. Cam Allen's got 2 running backs to the side as he's in the shotgun. 2 receivers on the bottom of the screen. Cam Allen gets the ball, drops back, rolls outside the pocket, looking downfield, finds number 9. Oh, number 9 does go out of bounds. Has a lane. He's going down the sideline. He's to the 30. He's got 1 man to beat. He cuts it back inside, and he's tackled. Looks like number 9, Hunter Woland. I believe he's the team's leading receiver. Yeah, great. Was able to make a couple guys miss and put his foot in the ground and just, ran down. And I don't know, I couldn't catch the number, but great play call, great play by the receiver to get downfield. Now the Firebirds are inside the red zone. Cam Allen's in the shotgun with the Jace Wilson to his right. He gives it to Jace Wilson. Jace Wilson's trying to find the edge, and he's tackled by behind number 87 for Saguaro, the tight end, who's doing on both sides of the ball tonight. He's had a couple great catches, and now he had a great tackle. Nikolai Procopio on that one. Looks like it was a loss of 1 by Chaparral. Cam Allen in the shotgun, running back to his right. Receivers are in the trips formation. Cam Allen gets the ball, drops back. He rolls out to his left. He's looking downfield. Oh, and he's sacked. Number 22 for Saguaro. Brady Cochran for Saguaro was able to make his way to the quarterback and bring him down for a sack. And just like that, Saguaro gives up a big play, but comes back on back-to-back plays, and back-to-back plays were tackles for loss for the Saguaro defense, and that's huge. Puts the Firebirds outside of the red zone. Cam Allen puts the receiver in motion. Cam Allen gets the snap. He's rolling to his right. He's looking for a receiver downfield. He throws it, finds number 9, Hunter Woland. Hunter Woland's right towards the end zone, cuts it inside. Oh, and he's tackled at the 1, but it's going to be a first down. Oh, I think the ball came out. Are they going to say the runner was down? I believe they are. Another great play by Cam Allen to find his receiver, Hunter Woland, downfield. Just like that, they were behind the sticks. It was a 3rd and long, and he was able to find a receiver. Now they're on the 1 at first, now they're on the 2-yard line with 1st and goal. Allen in the gun with two running backs in the backfield. Allen gets the snap, gives it to his running back, Jace Wilson. Jace Wilson cuts it inside. He's able to get it. No, he's not, but it looks like he's may have gotten a yard. Second and goal. Looks like he was actually stopped at the line of scrimmage. Still ball on the 2-yard line. Second and goal from the 2-yard line with 23 seconds left in the quarter. I wonder if they'll get the snap off or they're going to let it go to the fourth quarter. Ten seconds left on the clock. Looks like Allen's going to go under center on this one. And they're going to, maybe a false start on the Chaparral offense. I believe it is. That's going to be crucial, especially because, the quarter just ended. Oh, I think it was a
Corner. 21. Chaparral.
didn't catch the penalty on that one. As the end of the third quarter, we're going to take a little break. I'll be right back. Welcome back, everyone, to this Friday night matchup between the Saguaro SaberCats and the Chaparral Firebirds. The fourth quarter is about to start. The SaberCats are up 21-7 over the Firebirds, but the Firebirds are knocking on the door right now. Second and goal from the 2-yard line, trying to make this a one-score ball game. Important for the Firebirds to finish this drive with a touchdown. Cam Allen in the gun with two running backs in the backfield. Oh, wow. Cam Allen dropped back to throw the pass, and it looked like his running back hit the ball out of his hand, which causes a fumble, and he has to hop on it. Now that makes it third and goal from, I believe, the 9-yard line. Oh, man, that's huge. That's huge. That's crucial. It's not what you want if you're the Firebirds. But it does, again, kind of open up your playbook a little more. You're able to run, a little deeper routes, and that's huge. So you have Cam Allen under center with two running backs behind him in the I formation. Looks like the head coach for Chaparral calls a timeout. Saguaro came into this matchup 0-6, haven't won a game yet, and Chaparral came in to this matchup 3-3. The Saguaro's defense has been giving up an average of 41 points per game. giving up 186 rush yards and 173 passing yards. But the defense says you would never have thought that with the score tonight, with Chaparral only putting up 7 on the board. And Chaparral's offense was averaging 18 points per game, but their defense was giving up 28 points per game. But the offense was averaging 216 passing yards per game. They were definitely a run first or a pass first offense, as their quarterback, Max Wagner, had 1,000 yards, but he hasn't played tonight. Don't know if there's an injury there. Cam Brown has stepped up, and he's made some plays. He's a sophomore. He's made some mistakes. That just comes with the inexperience, I believe, and but he's made plays. One of the scoring drives, he threw a touchdown pass, and now on this one, he might have another chance to put the Firebirds only down by a touchdown in the fourth quarter with just over 11 minutes left. Cam Allen in the gun formation with his 2 running backs, 2 receivers to the top of the screen, and he gives it. Oh no, fakes gives it to Chase Wilson, but he's got pressure from that D line. Oh, and he throws it out of bounds. That's a huge. That D line for Saguaro has shown up as they've given Cam Allen no time to really throw the football, and when Cam Allen has completed, it's because he's was able to escape the pressure and find a receiver downfield. With it being the fourth quarter, I wonder if Chaparral is going to go for it. It's a rivalry game. You kind of want to pull out all the stops, especially against a winless team. Just kind of want to go for it. And same thing with Saguaro. Saguaro's defense, when their backs have been against the wall, they've really, turned up the heat and made big plays to where Chaparral comes away with nothing. So big fourth and goal from the 8-yard line. This is huge. Cam Allen in the gun with Jace Wilson to his right. 3 receivers to the top of the screen. As he throws it to 14, his tight end. Oh, and he makes the catch! Number 14, the tight end, Gavin Mesa, on a little fade route. He was able to back shoulder, catch the ball, come down with it, and that's huge. Now Chaparral is only down by 1 score, 13-21. They make this extra point, it'll be 14-21, and now you put the pressure back on Saguaro to go down and to keep at it with this lead and go down and score. Looks like there's some confusion for the Firebirds special teams unit as we're waiting for the kick. Number 83, the kicker. Kick is up. And it's good. 83, Braden Baker was able to get the kick through the uprights, and now the score is 21-14 with 10 minutes and 56 seconds left in this fourth quarter. Saguaro trying to get their first win tonight, and the Firebirds are trying to keep that from happening. It's rivalry week. They don't want Saguaro, the rival, to their first win of the year to be against them. I don't want that to happen tonight. As both teams came on the field, but they're coming off the field. As we'll take a quick break and we'll be right back. Welcome back. I'm Nick Furman here with the Varsity Sports Show. There's 10 minutes and 56 seconds left in this matchup between the Saguaro SaberCats and the Chaparral Firebirds, as Chaparral just scored to go down by down by one touchdown, and now the Chaparral's going to kick the ball off back to Saguaro. And the kick is up, and it looks like it's going to be a touchback. Saguaro's going to get the ball at the 20-yard line, excuse me. Saguaro's, they've really exposed that rush defense of Chaparral tonight. And, they haven't just ran the ball. They've also thrown it. They've really quick, screen routes, extensions of the run game. I believe they've been doing it all game, and I don't see anything different on this drive. It's been working. It's put them in, in the last series. Marcel Jones threw a great ball to his receiver, number 17, Tristan Armstrong, to go up by 21-7. And as he gives the ball to his running back, Elias Johnson, he's able to get a couple yards on that one. Looks like we have an injury timeout for a Chaparral player. But back to what I was saying, Saguaro, they've really exposed that rush defense for Chaparral, and it's worked tonight. They're seeking their first win tonight as they're up 21-14 with 10 minutes and 43 seconds left, and this is huge. Looks like the Chaparral player is able to get on his feet and walk off under his own power. Probably just a cramp. Marcel Jones in the gun formation with his running back, Elias Johnson. Oh, wow. And I believe that's Chaparral's 5th offsides penalty tonight, and that's going to give a first down to the SaberCats offense. And that Marcel Jones has done the hard count all night, and I truly believe that is the 5th offsides penalty for Chaparral. Fresh set of downs for the SaberCats. So looks like Marcel's trying to get the play. Marcel Jones is in the gun formation with Elias Johnson to his left. 3 receivers to the bottom of the screen. Jones gets the snap, gives it to Johnson, his running back. Johnson's able to find a lane, and he's able to get a couple yards on that, make it a 2nd and 3. Seems like all night, Saguaro's offense, everything's been working tonight. As we have Marcel Jones in the gun with Elias Johnson to his left again. 3 receivers to the bottom of the screen. Jones gets a snap, straight run for Jones as he's going to turn upfield. He's able to make guys miss. He gets the first down. He lowers the shoulder, and he's run out of bounds. Looked like that was a 20-yard gain, 20 to 21-yard gain on that one. As there might be a penalty. It looks like the refs are. Yeah, there is a penalty. Might be a holding. Might be holding on the Saguaro offense, which is costly, especially for how big of a play that was. Yeah, it was a holding, and it's going to push the SaberCats back. That big gain's going to be wiped away. Jones gets the snap, gives a straight give to Elias Johnson, and he breaks it up. He gets all those yards back that they lost. Looks like he's tackled right around the 49-yard line, and it's now into Firebirds territory. And that clock is just going to start. They're really going to chew out this clock right now, as there's 9.5 minutes left. Yeah, the run game has been great for Saguaro tonight. So is the passing game. I believe Marcel Jones has 2 rushing touchdowns and threw one great ball to his receiver to put the SaberCats up 21-7 as Jones rolls out to his right. Oh, he's going to throw it deep to his receiver. What a catch by 12 by Aiden Whitaker. Was able to track it, locate it, and get his feet in bounds. That's huge as it puts him inside the red zone. Another great pass by Marcel Jones on that play. Rolled out the pocket, rolled to his right, threw it downfield, and found Aiden Whitaker not wide open, but he was open. Aiden Whitaker is only a sophomore on this Saguaro team. Jones gets a snap of fumbles. It has to fall on it. Looks like it's gonna be a loss of 5 or maybe even more. It was loss of 9 actually. It's gonna be 2nd and 19. Saguaro was in the red zone, and now just like that, one mistake puts them out of it, and now it's a 2nd and long. Jones checking on the sideline to get the play in. Jones gets the snap, gives it to his running back, Elias Johnson. He's able to break it inside, cut it up, bounced it outside actually. Looks like he's just outside of the red zone now. It's going to be 3rd and long still. Let's see what that Saguaro offense chalks up to get 15 yards to the first down and make it a 1st and goal as that clock just keeps running. Ty Strozer checks into the game at the running back position. Strozer motions to his left as Jones is looking downfield. Jones has pressure. Oh, and is he going to be sacked? And he is. Marcel Jones had no time to throw the football as the Firebirds defensive line was able to get into the backfield real quick. And that's going to make it a 4th and 25. You're kind of in, I don't know what kind of leg the Saguaro kicker has. You're kind of in no man's land. Do you kick it, take the delay, take the penalty, move yourselves back, punt it back as that clock is running, and the clock is 6:50 left on the game clock. As the stadium and the fans for Chaparral is getting rowdy. Empty set for Jones. 2 receivers to the top of the screen, 3 to the bottom. At 4th and 25. Jones gets the snap. He's looking downfield. He drops back. He throws it downfield. He's got his receiver wide open. Oh, 4th and 25. Oh. Tristan Armstrong, his 2nd receiving touchdown of the night. 4th and 25, and Chaparral gives up the touchdown. Wow, Marcel Jones had all the time in the world to throw that ball. Great blocking by the O-line. He dropped back, was looking downfield. Tristan Armstrong was able to use his speed on that one, get behind the DB as he was able to catch it in their end zone to put the SaberCats up 27-14 as one man's running onto the field. Looks like they only had 10 guys out there. This PAT's good. It's going to be 28-14, and Saguaro's going to go up by 2 scores with 6:25 left on the clock. Kick is up, and the kick is good. Saguaro's up 28-14. Wow, what a throw, what a catch, what a play call. Now Saguaro's 6 minutes and 25 seconds away from their first win of the year. As we'll take a little break, and I'll be right back. Welcome back, everyone. Nick Furman here as Saguaro's going to kick the ball off up 28-24, or 28-14, excuse me. That's a live football. Little squib kick. Number 27. Believe that's number 27. Parker Alverson on the return on that. It looks like he gets the ball to the 34-yard line. Firebirds offense back onto the field. Cam Allen in the gun formation, empty set. He drops back. He's looking deep. He's got a receiver down the seams. Oh, not able to complete the catch on that one. As number 8 for Saguaro, Jaden Wiseman came up and laid the hit, knocked that ball loose. Looked like number 20. Looked like Jace Wilson, the running back, number 24, was the intended receiver on that play. Cam Allen in the gun. Jace Wilson to his right. 3 receivers at the top of the screen, 1 to the bottom. Allen gets the snap, drops back. He's going to roll outside the pocket. He's bought himself some time. He's looking downfield. He spins that back out. He's come back towards. He's looking downfield. Does he have a receiver, number 11? No. Number 11, the intended receiver, Alex Bull, wasn't able to come down with it. Looked like great coverage by Saguaro's secondary, number 19. And that was Delonte Foley on that pass breakup, as it's 3rd and 10. Huge third down for Chaparral. Looks like we don't have a ball on the field. Getting that situated right now. Allen in the gun puts the receiver into motion. Allen gets the snap. He's looking down. He dumps it off to his running back, Jace Wilson, who's got blockers ahead. And I think he got the first down, yeah, he did get the first down. And that's big play, big important play. It was 3rd and 10. You want to keep the ball. If you're Chaparral, you have to score. You have to score on this drive to give the Firebirds a chance to stay in this game. Allen in the gun. Allen gets the snap. He drops back. He's looking downfield. Intended for his receiver, number 11, Alex Bull again. Wasn't able to come up with the catch on that one. Making it 2nd and 10. Stop the clock with 5:45 left on the game clock. Saguaro still seeking for the first win of the year as they're up 28-14. Allen gets the snap, looks downfield, finds this running back, Jace Wilson, he's got a lane, he's running down the sideline as it gets brought down behind by number, I believe he was tackled by, I can't see the number, he's still down, number 33 for Saguaro. 33 is limping now. 33 is Joseph Rennie, and he's down. Takes a knee as we have an injury injured Sabercat on the field. Great play design by Chaparral on that. Jace Wilson just leaked outside of the backfield, and Cam Allen was able to dump it off to him for a big gain. And now the Firebirds are knocking on the red zone and are in Sabercats territory.
14.
Looks like the Saguaro Sabercat player is up and walking off the field under his own power. Head coach Darius Kelly's checking on one of his players as both teams are coming back onto the field. Cam Allen back in the gun. 3 receivers to the top of the screen, 1 at the bottom. Jace Wilson, it looks like they're in the pistol formation. Allen motions Wilson up to his right side. Allen gets the snap, drops back. He throws it to his tight end, number 14. And as he breaks some tackles, number 14 is Gavin Mason, the tight end. 6'5", 215. Now that's a first down for the Firebirds as they're in the red zone now. At the 10-yard line, it's going to be a 1st and goal for the Firebirds, and this is 4th down territory for Chaparral. Allen gets the snap, drops back, throws it to, wasn't able to get the throw to his receiver on that one, as it looks like there's a penalty on the play.
Personal foul against the Sabercats.
It's going to be a personal foul against the Sabercats. Going to put the Firebirds even closer to the end zone. Allen puts a receiver in motion. Looks like a timeout. Yep, timeout for the Sabercats. Didn't like the formation on that play. We're going to take a quick break. Welcome back as both teams come out back onto the field after the timeout by the Sabercats. Firebirds knocking on the red zone as it's 1st and goal from the 5-yard line. Allen puts a receiver in motion. Allen gets the snap, give to his running back, Jace Wilson, as he's able to keep his feet turning, and looks like he's going to be brought down at the 1-yard line. 1.5-yard line, actually. Looks like they're going hurry up offense for the Firebirds. Allen gets the snap, 2nd and goal. He dumps it out to his running back, Jace Wilson, and he's able to put it into the end zone. We have a one-score ball game, ladies and gentlemen, with 4.5 minutes left in this fourth quarter. Saguaro seeking their first win of the year under first-time head coach Darius Kelly. As the kicker, number 83, Braden Baker, is going to try to hopefully get it through. And he does. Making this a 28-21 ball game. One score, 4.5 minutes left on the play clock, on the game clock. Let's see if Saguaro is able to run the ball, chew the clock down, and go home with their first victory on the year. Chaparral is going to kick the ball off as he does. Looks like it's going to be a touchback, and the Saguaro SaberCats are going to get the ball at the 20-yard line, and there's a flag on the play. Looks like it's going to be on the SaberCats, which is going to be costly. They're probably they'll get the ball around the 10-yard line, I think, now instead of the 20.
That ball, personal foul, SaberCat.
Costly penalty for the SaberCats on that one. Because they're going to get the ball at the 10-yard line instead of the 20. Now that backs against the wall for Saguaro as Marcel Jones comes out, coming in the heavy set. Looks like they're going to try to run the ball and milk this clock out. Running back Elias Johnson is back next to Jones. Jones gets the snap. Oh, they're actually going to throw the ball. He gives it to 87, the tight end, and it goes through his fingers. He isn't able to come up with the catch, and that would have been if not a first down, it would have been a second and short. But the thing is, that stops the clock for the Firebird. That stops the clock for the SaberCats, and that's not really what you want right now. You really want to milk this clock, chew this clock down. Jones gets a snap. Straight run for Jones. Jones cuts it upfield. Jones is able to get a couple yards and going to keep that clock running. Looks like it's going to be 3rd and 5.
Third down, Firebirds.
The Firebirds need a huge 3rd down stop. Well, it looks like a new quarterback checked in. Zealand Danielson, the freshman quarterback, who started the first half of the year before Marcel Jones was eligible. He gives the ball to Elias Johnson. Elias Johnson, is he short? That is a first down. It's a first down for the SaberCats. Looks like Zealand Danielson staying in the game. Marcel Jones might have gone down with an injury. I wasn't able to see. Zealand Danielson actually has 800 yards passing on the season, 4 touchdowns, but unfortunately he's got 8 interceptions. Turnovers are costly, and now he's got to do his best job to hold on the ball as we're just under 3 minutes left to go in this fourth quarter. Danielson gets the snap, gives it to Elias Johnson. Elias Johnson's able to get a couple yards, keep that clock running. Actually, the Firebirds call a timeout with 2:48 left on the clock. Important drive for the Saguaro SaberCats to get their first win. Can't turn over the ball. Got to get the first down to really, end this, this football game and get their first win. As we'll be back right after this. Welcome back, everyone. I'm Nick Furman here with the Varsity Sports Show. It is 28-21. Saguaro SaberCats lead over the Chaparral Firebirds with 2:48 left on the game clock. It is I believe there was a penalty on the previous play. It's gonna make it a second and looks like it's gonna make it a second and 15. Back in the SaberCats back up again as we have Zealand Danielson still in the game. The freshman quarterback with Elias Johnson to his right. Gets the ball, pitches it straight to Johnson. Johnson's able to cut it upfield, break a couple tackles, was able to hold on to the ball. Looks like it's going to be a 3rd and short as Chaparral calls another timeout to stop the clock with 2:38 left on the game clock. Yeah, I think it was 2nd and 15, and Johnson was able to get at least 14 of that back to make it a 3rd and 1. This first down could really end the game for Saguaro and, clinch their first win under new head coach Darius Kelly, like I've mentioned. As the Firebirds defense is coming back onto the field. And now the Saguaro SaberCats offense is coming back onto the field as well. Important 3rd down. Firebirds need to get this stop. Just so they have they're able to get another possession and try to tie this football game up as Zealand Danielson's still in the game at quarterback. Danielson gets the snap, gives to Johnson. Johnson's got open field. Johnson's at the 40, the 30, the 20. And he's going to be brought down inside the red zone, inside the 15-yard line. Looked like he was tackled at the 13. Johnson was able to find the crease, and that's where that Firebirds defense has been giving up 200 rushing yards per game, and right there, that rush defense cost them. As Johnson just had a huge gain, as there's 2 minutes and 5 seconds left on the game clock, and Saguaro might be able to score as we're just under 2 minutes now. Zealand Danielson has come into the game and he's just handed off the ball, but he's been, confident and gets the snap, gives it straight again to Elias Johnson. Johnson's able to get more yards, and I believe he's just short of the first down. I wonder if we'll see a victory formation for the SaberCats. Offense will be the first one of the year for Saguaro. As they're going to let that play clock roll down. They're really going to try to chew this clock out as we're just over a minute left in the game. Ceylon Danielson does snap the ball, and he's a straight gift to Danielson. Danielson's going to try to get in the end zone, and he does. The freshman quarterback checks into the game after Marcel Jones, I believe, goes down with an injury, and he is able to lead with the help of Elias Johnson, lead him down the field and go up 34-21 with 49 seconds left in the game. As the SaberCats PAT unit is on the field right now. Kick is up, and the kick is through the uprights. Saguaro is going to get their first win, most likely, unless something crazy happens, going to get their first win of the year. And, you know, Saguaro's got a young team. Saguaro's has, you know, majority of the, you know, when you're talking, you know, stat leaders, the majority of them are juniors and sophomores. You know, Darius Kelly's going to have a good football team next year. I know they're 0-6 this year, but next year might be a whole different Saguaro team, and it's going to be huge for them. Right? Saguaro kicks the ball off to the Firebirds. Number 9, the leading receiver, who's going to return it. He's going to be able to break some tackles, and he's going to be dropped down around the 31-yard line. That was Hunter Wooland with a nice return. 42 seconds left. As the Firebirds offense, you know, they need to score quick if they want to get another possession with only 42 seconds left on the clock. Cam Allen in the shotgun, but Jace Wilson to his right. Allen gets the snap, drops back, finds his receiver, number 11. Number 11's able to get the first down. Number 11 is Alex Bull. Finally was able to, him and Allen were finally able to connect on a pass play. They missed a couple in the recent series as 25 seconds left on the game clock. Allen gets the snap. He dumps it out to his running back, Jace Wilson. What a catch. And he's tackled just short of the first down. There's 12 seconds left on the game clock. So that clock is running down. And it looks like Saguaro is going to get their first win of the year under new head coach Darius Kelly. And that is your ball game. The Saguaro SaberCats get their first win of the year. They beat their rival, the Chaparral Firebirds, who were 3-3 coming into this matchup. They beat them 35-21. Saguaro gets the win. And new head coach Darius Kelly's got to be thrilled to get his first win as a head coach this year. Thank you for tuning in, everyone. This has been Nick Furman with the Varsity Sports Show. Tune in next week with whatever game we are broadcasting. Have a good night, everyone. Thank you.